Yo, what's up, guys? It's Talon. Today we have a 2 hour long coaching video, and this one really is just like an insane amount of information. I'm coaching my old friend, who he was Grandmaster in like season 6 when he was very, very close to Challenger, and he's quite good, but he hasn't played much at all recently, so he's quite washed at the game and wanted coaching. And yeah, this really does talk a lot about like your just a lot of overarching things that you need to learn in the game in terms of playing around specific timers and really understanding the game quite in depth. It's kind of content heavy, I would say, this coaching, especially as you go later on in the coaching. It's like a hard thing to watch, I would say, in terms of just a lot of stuff that we talk about, but very valuable if you're interested in learning more about how I think about the game. So I don't expect a lot of people to watch this or to be interested, but I'm basically reviewing 3 of his games and then going over the replay. So he's playing live. I'm talking to him while he plays live, but I'm mostly just letting him play. So we're not really like talking a ton while he plays. I'm just like typing out some notes that you'll see me write to him later. But I'm mostly just letting him play the game, and then we talk about it throughout. So it's more of a conversation, if anything, with him and explaining to him things and explaining to him how I think about the game. So again, it's going to be harder for you guys to gain as much from this unless you really watch like the full 2 hours. It kind of requires the full context to really understand what I'm talking about. So I don't think it's going to be valuable to a lot of people, but if you have no job and you have 2 hours to spare, I think that you will learn a lot from this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you're interested in getting coached from me, a 5-role sovereign and a rank 1, solo queue player, DM me on Discord, Talon1169, or through the link in the description to my Discord server. It's $25 for an hour of coaching. I will see you guys later.
I don't mind.
Okay. Are you doing top or jungle like for the coaching?
I guess I'll do. Could I do both?
Yeah,
If I
you can
like.
do one of either.
Oh,
Or you can
can I
just
like
play a game?
extend?
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean if you want to
I
do
only have.
multiple hours? Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
can do that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay. Wait. So would it be fine if I played a game and then you just took notes and then we go over like that stuff afterwards? Like I'll
Yeah.
talk through what I'm thinking while I play. Or
Sure,
do you
yeah.
think that's not efficient?
Oh, we can do that. I mean, it's slightly less efficient, but if you're fine with like doing 2 hours if you want to do both roles, or just doing one game and we only review one game, then like because one game might take an hour if you do it this way, because we'll review it after. But if you're fine with that, I don't mind.
Uh.
Like it's up to what you prefer, really.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
Because we've done the other style of coaching, so you kind of know how it would go. So like it's more up to you.
Okay.
So yeah, so I won't talk that much probably while you're doing this. I mean, I might still a little bit. Like, we'll see.
Okay.
Am I able to pull up a notes thing like while I still have your?
I think so.
I don't know how to do that though. I mean, you definitely can.
Maybe press like command and then like I don't know if like Apple like has like a notes app. I think it does, like if the sticky notes or
Yeah. It doesn't seem to. I'll look it up. Let's see if I can.
but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel that strong when I was playing Riven Top. Also, I have no idea what I'm like how to build, especially with the new changes with Cleaver not stacking with Last Whisper items.
I think Cyrilda is like really good on Riven. You can look what other Rivens are building, but I'm pretty sure they're all doing Cyrilda's like third.
Oh, they all go like Triforce first.
Well, I'm guessing they're all playing jungle too, so it's like a little different. But I'm not sure. I haven't checked.
Whatever. So who's strong right now is like Milio, OP.
Is Milio OP? Yeah, Milio. Also, I think I figured out the notes thing. Okay, I can write it at the bottom. I don't know if my viewers would be able to see this, but it should be fine either way. Milio, support, Braum, Lulu. I mean, Nautilus is fine. Like, But yeah, I guess I would say, I mean, for like hyper carries, Melio, Lulu are the best, and then Braum is kind of broken as well. Because Ezreal is like one of the best ADCs, and Lucian's really strong too. So, and he got buffed like a month or two ago. But yeah. Top lane, you're playing Riven, or are you playing other stuff, or?
I've been playing a little bit of Jax too,
Hmm. Are you
and
still
then
playing stuff
Akali
like
counterpick.
jungle, like Shyvana or Olaf or something?
Yeah, yeah, I'm playing Shyvana. I've been spamming her. She seems pretty broken right now.
What are you building?
I'm going like Triforce into like what's the armor item that gives you move speed?
Deadman's?
Yeah, Deadman's. Unless like it's high AP, I'll go like Force of Nature, and then I'll go
So you're only
Rage
going one
Blade.
damage item.
I go Rage Blade after.
Oh, but like third or fourth?
Yeah, like third.
I was liking Death
I've
Dance
gone Rage
second,
Blade
but
second too.
yeah. I mean, Rage Blade second if
I
they're really
just
tanky is good.
I'm going the Omnivamp secondary rune. A lot of
Yeah,
people dodging right now.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's fine. I go Alacrity when they're tanky and Omnivamp when they're squishy because I'm not needing as much. Like usually when they're squishier, they have more range or poke, and I just need sustain. And then I go in and I do like 2 autos when they die. But if I'm Alacrity, or if they're tanky, then Alacrity is better because I'm hitting them for a lot longer. And plus, you might go Bork anyways, potentially into that, and you have lifesteal. But yeah,
No, I heard is Bork better now?
I mean, I still would go like I'd either go Death Dance or Rage Blade second most games. I wouldn't really go Bork that much on her, but it's still good on her. I just don't prefer it. Because it's basically like between Bork Wits, Death Dance, and Rage Blade for your damage item second. But usually Rage Blade or Death Dance is better. And then you go tank after. But you're going tank second and then just Rage Blade later. Which, I mean, again, like you shouldn't do that every game because there's a lot of games that Rage Blade makes no sense. Because they're just
Hmm.
too squishy. Like it's just good when they're tanky. It's not an every game item. But yeah.
It's a lot of CC.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
so
don't
that
know how I
during
want
this
to blind
game, I
though.
won't talk that much. I'll just kind of, I might ask you
Yes.
like a question or two while you're playing,
Should
and
I
I'll
just
mostly just
choose
gonna
like
type things.
comfort pick,
Yeah,
or should I just?
yeah, choose whatever you're gonna play when you're like trying to climb. Like, I don't know what that would be, so I'm assuming it's comfort, but also you might want to turn on Do Not Disturb because it's gonna type in Discord and I'm gonna send the messages. So yeah, you haven't because I don't want the
I got it.
pop-ups to.
Oh man, wait, we have no AP. Oh,
That's fine.
it's fine. Okay,
Do you go same runes every game, or
no. Let's see. Is courage better than orb?
I mean, probably because you're gonna be trading quite a bit, CCing them, like so it should be fine. Mm, yeah, I mean, fine.
Yeah, my Senna's not very optimistic.
I didn't even see what she said.
No, she just said GG.
Oh, that's nice. Grasp on Mord for some
Let's see.
reason.
Wait, let me get the map. Okay, their jungler is not gonna path towards me.
Oh, because it's Olaf.
Shouldn't, at least.
Is,
Yeah, versus
wait,
Olaf.
aren't you topside? Did
I'm red. I'm red,
Okay.
I think. Oh wait, never mind,
Yeah, I
never
was
mind.
gonna
He is
say.
pathing
So
towards
he
me.
is. Yeah.
You're right. He is gonna path towards me. Oops,
Yeah.
I thought I was red side.
I mean, it's fine. It just means you want to crash after the fourth wave and then recall for Mercury. Well, I guess maybe you go damage boots, huh? Your champ or no?
No, I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, I think I'm probably gonna go. There's a lot of CC this game, so I'm probably gonna go Mercs.
Mercs no longer give tenacity.
Really?
Yeah, that was like a year ago,
Oh,
but I guess you
oh yeah,
didn't.
I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I think I was. I still think I'm gonna go Mercs though,
yeah. I mean, Mercs is fine.
because like they have a lot of AP.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
that's
fine.
actually I forgot. That's whatever. I can go items for that.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So like, how should I be manipulating the wave like the first one?
You don't really need to do anything crazy here. You're mostly just trading around the fact that like whenever he wastes his Q, like you want him to either Q you in the wave or just to miss you, and then you just can trade on him after. Yeah. And then basically once his passive's down, you can trade, but
I should win this because I have conk, right?
no, you don't, evidently. You need to be getting the wave, but yeah. Because now your wave is
Oh,
fucked, and then it's gonna get froze on you, and then he's gonna be able to E you and kind of fuck you, and then it's gonna be hard to crash for the next wave before the jungle can come. But you just want to build it up slow here, and then you want to crash it so that you can recall before their jungle can gank you. Yeah, I mean their jungle's gonna come here, so it's better to just leave and get Merc, so oh, that's unfortunate.
this is an auto build, by the way. I'm not sure what items are good right now.
I don't
I
know
guess I'll
this.
probably go try.
Well, you might want anti-shield, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but like I don't play this champ enough to know that well how to build it. Where is he? Like why would that he took
I
like an
don't know.
hour to get here?
He might have waited for his. I don't know. He doesn't even have the boots, like finished boots.
That's so strange.
He's gonna go the item that like stacks up Heartsteel.
Yeah.
Just entering.
Yeah, I'm kind of just writing timestamps when I'm typing the stuff, so I will know specifically what
Yeah,
to
you're
talk
good.
about. Is your Senna level 3? No.
No,
Okay, I don't know
it's
why I
okay.
saw the number 3. I thought I saw the number 3. I was like really confused. Yeah, I don't know if anti-heal does that much in this matchup early. I don't think he heals enough to justify it compared to like either Serpents or just full first item.
Enemy slain. Ally slain. Middle turret is under attack. Enemy slain. Double kill. Enemy slain. Ally slain.
What have all of these traits done for you, by the way?
Nothing.
What have they done for him?
The enemy team has slain.
Get stacks.
Yeah, so they're pointless. At this point, AFKing under turret is more useful. You did it again for some reason. You also lost
I was
the
trying to
trade.
get minions.
Enemy top.
Well, it does it. You just lost the entire trade and gave him a stack when you weren't even you hit on it. You hit him. If you were getting minions, you could have done that without losing a bunch of HP.
Avoid enemy top jungle.
You should go on the wave top right now. It doesn't really matter if he kills you anymore. And just leave right after, of course. And use this time to just walk bot probably after. You just want to be trying to find value in some way at this point because you're kind of useless. It doesn't really matter if Mordekaiser takes a turret. He takes an hour to kill turrets. So like just go walk into the bot bush, and if you don't see anything in like 10-20 seconds, then you can just leave. But you should have walked to the bot like lane bush, I meant, but it's fine. But yeah. Basically you're just trying to open up the game somehow.
Top turret is under attack. Enemy slain. Enemy killing spree.
Like that Mordekaiser is eventually gonna get the turret anyway, so it just doesn't matter. He gets it slightly earlier. And then it starts crashing into you farther, so you don't have to worry as much about being pressured under your turret permanently. Yeah, you can trade because your teammate's here. Mordekaiser flashed.
So
Normally you're
shit.
supposed to hit them with your ult, by the way. So
Yeah.
little tip there. Did you, oh, just leave, I guess.
Enemy slain.
Just go mid. Go mid wave. But I mean, you can see like that opens up the game randomly because then Mordekaiser he pushes, and by the time he pushes, you're able to respond anyways. And even if he got the turret, doesn't matter. Just walk bot now. Go look for a bot dive. You need to understand, like sometimes in these games, you just are essentially looking to help your team play the game easier.
Ally slain. Enemy turret destroyed. You have slain an enemy. Top turret is under attack. Turret lost.
See, like, literally all you had to realize was that it doesn't fucking matter that you lose your top turret. And, like, all of a sudden, the game is way easier. And now this is when you get to go back top, because, yeah, and Mordekaiser is just going mid now. So. Yeah, and you just go on turret. He's too low to really match you. Oh, yeah. Free turret. If he comes, you can just kill him.
The Ashe is coming too, though.
Yeah, you can get it first. You can go up, leave after. You have flash. Yeah, just kill him, no?
Oh, she went mid. She went mid.
Yeah. Well, it's too late now. Go, no, just leave. Go drag. Yeah,
Oh, this is this
you
supposed to
can.
drag?
Yeah, it's too
Oh.
late. It's too late.
I didn't
Sorry.
know that these things brought me to drag. I
Yeah,
wasn't
you're
aware.
good. It's too late anyways, but
Wait,
just
shouldn't I
walk
just wait
bot.
for item?
Just walk bot.
Wait, so what timer do these change from like base here to
I
like
actually
here
have no
there?
idea. I think it's 10:30 though, but I like might be lying to you for fun. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. I mean, your team, you should ping Baron because I don't know where they are, and your team is not looking. But
Oh my god.
you can take the TP thing if they are on it. They're not.
They're not
Just
on
push.
it,
Yeah.
but they're baiting it.
Yeah, you can just push. You can reset now. Reset. Leave. Get out. You're gonna probably have. You don't have to flash. Okay. Yeah. I mean, just try to stall this. You're not gonna try to fight him. You just have to try to flash out at the end.
Uh, is Gore Drinker good?
I don't know what people are going on, Ruben. I mean, Tidebreaker is probably fine. Word Drinker is okay. I don't know. I really don't know what people go, to be completely honest. I mean, a lot of, like, usually when I'm playing against a jungle Riven, they have, like, USS, but for you, it's not that good this game, so.
Retreat from Baron.
Yeah, just TP there. Oh, that's awkward.
I hate this. Oh my god.
Can still try to go.
Like this is I can't target it.
Bro, click the...
I'm not. Do I have to press it once? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
bro,
probably why.
holy shit, dude.
It's because I was spam clicking it. Oh god.
Okay, well, you need to get out. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, you'd probably just give Baron. Oh. Maybe you actually killed him. Oh, that's good.
Oh.
You go Cyrilda's not mortal if you're going mortal.
So I just go Cyrilda's then. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. I didn't even think about the fact that you went the lifesteal component. You know Cyrilda's gives anti-heal now.
What?
Yeah. It's different.
What's the point of this item?
It's different. It's not applied the same way. It's like you have to do 3 points of damage, like with abilities or whatever, and then you apply Frostbite, and Frostbite applies Grievous Wounds.
Oh hell no. Okay, that's kind of
Cyrilda's is
good.
always better than Mortal. I
Wait,
didn't even think
Cyrilda's
about that initially when I saw you go the Executioners, but yeah, it's kind of
Wait,
pointless,
there's-
and I don't think it helps you that much in lane anyway.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So like Mortal Reminder's like a purely
top, by
ADC
the
item
way.
now? The top, okay.
Mordekaiser just ulted top. You dodged like 3 Qs. Nice.
Also item diff.
Yeah. Then leave after you push those.
So should I just sell my executioners at this point?
Yeah, probably.
Ally slain.
Oh, say again?
Slain.
I said yeah.
Turret lost.
How expensive is this?
Retreat from the dragon.
It's a little pricey.
It's 3,300. I think it's just the same as. I think it's 3,300. You just go help him.
Ally slain.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I'd flash Loki. I'm an idiot.
That's
I'm
unfortunate.
so dumb. I'm so dumb.
That's fine.
I was about to Q3 all of it. It probably wouldn't have mattered, but
I mean, it depends if she had ult
Uh,
or flash.
oh, it's so annoying, man.
I mean, I think you would lose anyway, probably.
Yeah, no, but I could have played this game a lot better.
I mean, your lane phase was your biggest problem, and also, I mean, not realizing what to do when you're behind, because like the only reason that the game started being kind of okay was because of the stuff I told you about going bot and like having some type of movement on the map instead of just AFKing, and then also you just a lot of random times like gave Mordekaiser stacks for fun to just make him way stronger, when sitting in lane against him just didn't do anything for you because you just couldn't kill him. And you also traded around level diffs for no reason, like he was level 4 and you were level 3. But, I mean, we'll talk about it all, but yeah. I didn't write as many notes for the later parts of the game because that was more straightforward, but also you
It's
don't.
kind of like a.
Yeah, what?
Oh, you can go. I was gonna say that's kind of like a byproduct of like the early game going so poorly.
Yeah, but you also way too often walk to the same side of the objective when you should be splitting opposite side. Like when it's not actually spawned, it's like 50 seconds, a minute away, and then you go like to the Baron side when it's the one spawning. You did that like 3 times, and that's also a problem. But yeah, I typed the notes out. I'm not gonna be able to actually. I'll look at them on my phone, so I'll show the viewers at the end for recording. Not the most optimal recording setup, but we'll just kind of talk about it as we go, and then I'll show the notes at the end. But you should, yeah. I don't know. Do you have the ability to pull up the notes while I'm or while showing this, or no? Like, I don't
like
mean
what
on your screen. I just mean
on
like
like
so
a
you can see
laptop?
them, just so you can see them. Like that's what I mean.
Yeah. I can go grab my laptop.
Okay. I'm assuming he's gone, so I'll just talk to you guys while we're waiting. But if you guys don't know, this is my friend Bonsai. I used to play with him a lot, like 3 or 4 years ago, and he just started playing again more recently because he's just going back home because he was deployed somewhere, which I won't say where, but he's coming back home, so he's starting to play again, I think. And we're basically just coaching him, even though he's like a Grandmaster level player. I think he might have hit Challenger once before, on top lane. He plays jungle as well, but he's kind of washed. So we're coaching him again, and I'm doing this different coaching format just because that's how he wanted to do it. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming I'll say that in the intro as well. But I just don't feel like editing, so I'm just gonna be talking. But basically, like the big things were just not really playing around the wave properly early, so that Mordekaiser could have the wave in a really annoying spot for him, when his main goal in the first couple levels is just to get decent health trades so that he can crash the 3rd and 4th wave, similar to how we talked about in mid. Because his jungle's pathing away and their jungler is pathing towards him, and he knows that because it's Olaf, and Olaf always starts blue because he needs blue for spamming Qs on this clear. Bonsai plays Olaf, so he knows that. I'm assuming you're not here, Bonsai, but whenever you're here, you can let me know.
I can see your notes now. Yeah, I got pulled it up.
I was just talking to the viewers because I don't want to edit things, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can start the.
Okay, so you said build up, slow push around 105, trade a
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's easier to talk about. Like I timestamped it so that when it comes up, you'll see. But basically, the problem is like generally the way I've been framing it now when I'm talking about mid, especially, but I mean it applies to top, is like you don't need to skip to that point. We should still talk about the stuff
Oh.
before that. I'm not telling you to skip to that point every time. Like we can, but it's fine. Because that's just like roughly, that's not when it started. That's just when, like, so you can just go back to the start of the lane. But that's just like a time roughly where it kind of like, sometimes it's the exact time, sometimes it's just roughly around that time. But basically your goal in the first 2 waves is just to win trades with him or to keep HP high. So like, so just pause here. So your goal in the first 2 waves is, generally speaking, is to have the HP be favorable for you based on your goals for the 3rd and 4th wave. What are your goals for the 3rd and 4th wave, given the jungle pathing this game?
Probably crash,
Yeah.
get boots.
Exactly. So then, given the fact that you know you want to be able to crash the wave on the 3rd or 4th wave, how do you think you want the HP to look?
Probably just pretty high since my
Yeah, you
goal
just
isn't
want
to
high
kill
HP
him.
because you're not
I
trying
just
to
want to
kill
live.
him. Exactly. So, what did that trade do for you, given the fact that you want high HP?
Just it made it worse because I took a negative health trade.
And it started pushing the wave, which means that you're not going to have control over the wave. So you're actually fine with him pushing this wave, rather than, you know, hard pushing it. And then basically anytime he uses a Q or anytime a minion is low, that's when you walk up, because you're just trying to get all the gold out of this initial wave and you're trying to just not lose health. And then 3rd wave, you can start to trade a bit harder, so the wave is favorable for you to then crash the 4th wave. That makes sense?
3rd wave, okay, yeah.
Okay. Because 4th wave is when you'll actually get your boots. You can start the replay. I was just explaining that. But so basically, like, yeah, the easiest way to start going about laning is just, and like, again, you see this trade, it's just, even if you won this trade, because like you're trying to trade around level advantage, even if you won this
Yeah,
trade,
I didn't realize that he would get level 2 off passive XP.
yeah. But even if he's level 1 there, the trade's not super positive for you. It's like, it's still the negative because you're both low HP, and both low HP when jungle's pathing towards you is good for him. And he also likes the wave being obviously close to his turret, because every time you trade with him, you usually have to queue, and sometimes you end up queuing a wave, like a minion. So then you start to slowly push it into him. And then you can see here, this is like the wave where you could crash, or you could crash, you know, 1 wave after. But if you had really high HP here, it'd be super easy for you to crash it and ignore him. Instead, and again, you see how you're trading with him, but all of your trade didn't result in the wave getting pushed. So now the wave is still stuck here, and now he can build up a slow push on you. If you did exactly what you did, but you just queued the wave the whole time, you'd be able to crash that, and then you wouldn't get this wave built up and crash on you. And even if you don't get boots, because like you're a wave early, you can recall and get something. It's not the end of the world to not get boots. You're not screwed because of it. But you are screwed here. You should get dove. Like, you know, their jungler is not very smart, so he doesn't, but like you can get dove here, you know, because he should know your jungle probably by this point is not here, because he sees him bot, and he could just build up a free push. So does that make sense? And then obviously you just greedy your recall here, because it's just, you know, greedy. So yeah, basically the biggest problem is just you're not planning your first 4 waves. And again, like if it was different, like you could hard trade if jungle's pathing to you or you're in a harder winning matchup, because it's also like even if jungle is pathing towards you and your jungle is pathing away, but you have a hard winning matchup, like it's a kale, you could trade more too. Like you don't have to not trade every single time. But in this type of matchup, that's pretty hard to actually kill the champion, and that's not really your goal in this matchup. But yeah, I think you get the point. And let me know whenever you have questions, so you can pause, obviously. And then also, you were level 3 and you traded when he was level 4. That's also just a separate thing. But you did trade for no reason during that time. But this is good. Like, what you were doing here was all quite good, because you're still getting a level advantage even while being behind. So, like, it's not really a super bad situation. But I think you were level 7 and you should have started trying to trade with him harder. Like, he wasted his spells here. You should have gone on him. He just used his Q and his E, and then you waited 2 more seconds so his Q would come up 2 seconds faster, and then you traded with him. So what happened here, like that last Q, it didn't hit you luckily, but that last Q never would be possible if you traded as soon as he wasted his spells. But instead you waited a bit, so just not ideal. Like, this is good. Like, yeah, you trade back on him because he used his spells. Like, that's good. I think you just got greedy here. Oh, and then here you should just be crashing the wave. So yeah, pause here. So again, you have the health lead. If you end up getting in a situation, like you can see the next wave is coming, right? So you know you have about 10 to 15 seconds to crash this wave before another wave gets here. And I think it's pretty clear why you don't want to have the wave stuck in this situation when the next wave comes,
You
right?
should be frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a Mordekaiser, which is like especially bad because he can eat you under
Yeah,
turret.
because
It's
he
scary.
did pull you into. Yeah.
And I think he literally did that to you.
Oh yeah, he did that. He did that when I ulted him or tried
But yeah,
all
this
in.
is literally what I typed, like, don't let wave get frozen on you. I typed 4 minutes. Like, this was like the exact time that I was talking about. Like, I could tell this was happening like before it's even, you know, finished.
And because
But yeah.
because I had the health advantage right now, I
Yeah.
wouldn't really have a problem. So, like, even if I go up, try and kill these minions, and he ults me and whatever, I'm gonna live. I'll be fine.
And you have
And
Ignite
then
as well.
he's wasted his
Like,
stuff.
you're definitely
Yeah.
gonna kill him if he ults you, or at least he'll run under turret. So it's just good. But yeah.
Mhm.
And that's like why we're getting the health lead. Like, we're getting a health lead for 2 reasons. One is obviously to try to kill them, and then the other is so that we can manipulate the wave however we want. You know, so you should be able to trade your HP here, take a negative trade to just get the
Yeah,
wave.
because my health's a resource.
Yeah, and so yeah, I mean, also what? So their jungle started blue, blue, red.
Yeah.
Blue, so he should be red right now. But I think
I don't
might
think
not
he
be.
is. I think he's like way down. Yeah, he just finished scuttle.
But he should be, and he's just not. But I don't know if I've ever talked to you about like the specific timers of jungle camps.
Yeah, you haven't. You have not. I think I asked you at the beginning, but that was like during playing.
Well, you can remind me. I'll type it. Because I always like copy paste it in a lot of people's notes, so I'll copy paste at the end for you. But basically, it's if they start, you know, blue side, let's say. Obviously, they're gonna go blue side to red side. They'll gank anywhere from 150 to 230. Then they go back their blue side around 230. Then they go back to red side around 345. And so because he started blue and it was 351, his red was 23 seconds from spawning and his Krugs had already spawned. A lot of inefficient junglers will still be, you know, blue side from that time. But most of the time, he would be red side.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, as a jungler, like, let's say you finish your first clear, your recall, you're on your second clear, do you wait for that buff? Or do you just finish your, like, for example, Gromp Wolves and then go red side? Or do you wait for the blue buff after you finish that?
Like, if the blue buff is spawning and your other 2 camps are already up, and then you have your, like, raptors spawning after you kill your 2 small camps, you mean? Or
Yeah, your raptors are about to come back.
If that's happening,
or
if you have, like, a 5-second or, like, a 10-second window between when your blue's gonna spawn and when your Krugs or your, you know, whatever small camp on the opposite side is already spawned, you can either look to make a play on your blue side and ignore your small camp initially if there's something available, or you can go and farm the small camp if you like don't see anything. Like if you're like, oh, this lane is hard losing.
Do you ever skip blue buff or?
No, I never skip it entirely. The only 2 options.
Oh, so you always just wait.
I either wait or I do the small camp on the red side and I just walk to blue right after if the time is. Like,
oh, enough. Okay. Like
but
you're saying, like okay.
Otherwise, I'll wait and I'll just look for a gank on the blue side. It's one of those 2 options.
Usually you'll wait, but like sometimes you'll do Gromp Wolves into Raptors back to blue buff.
So the timing really depends on the champion, because like Viego's clear speed is fast enough where the timing works out that I do that a lot. But on the opposite side, like it's when I start red side, but it's like the same.
Yeah, but yeah, same thing though.
So
yeah,
I do that
like
a lot
then you'll do
with
like
him because his clear is super fast. But if I'm playing like a champ with slower clear, then the timing just doesn't work out that way. So.
Okay.
But also, are you aware that now the map shows when your small camps are spawning like 15 seconds before? Like it has the hourglass thing.
The hourglass, yeah.
And that's 15 seconds. So say you saw your blue is 25 seconds and then you just saw that thing come up. You have 10 seconds, which is enough time. But if you see it come up and you have like 17 seconds on blue, there's no reason because it's only going to be a 2-second difference. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry to put you off topic though.
No, that's the fucking point. Like, that's what you're giving me money for, is to just explain things to you. Because I think, yeah, a lot of the things are you just need to know random shit, like the Cyrildo's thing that you didn't know. Because there's like stuff with the Mercs even. And then yeah, this is when you're skipping through, which is fine because it's just you just give him Heartsteel stacks for no reason. Like, what does that trade do to you? Like, even though this one he didn't technically get it, he got like 2 before, and you're just walking and just trading with him, and all you should do is walk. And again, you traded with him instead of just getting the wave there. If you just got the wave there and then literally like you could reset and go bot if you really want. Now that, you know, plates are gone. And then you see here too, I told you to go get this wave. You were not going to go get that wave. Like, it's
Yeah,
fine if
I
you
was gonna
die
go
there.
recall.
And then what that does is that gives you the opportunity to do exactly what I told you to do here, which is go bot. So like the fact that you were able to
So-
get that wave first gives you the opportunity to rotate, when instead you would have been stuck for another minute or two under your tower top. And if he did
So
kill
what if
you
I
top,
died
it just
there?
wouldn't matter. Cause yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like the scenario where I die there, like what then?
Then you probably
Do I
just
still just come
reset.
bot?
Like it gives you an artificial reset anyway. It's just, you know, 10, 20 seconds later that you get to then go bot. And then you would just react from there. So either he took your turret top from that kill, and then a wave is coming to you, you can get the wave. After you get the wave, you can then reset and go bot. Or if he doesn't push very well, or your teammate covers or whatever, then you just walk bot right away. But it's the exact same thing. There's no difference in what you would really look to do. The overall thing you're trying to do is find some opportunity where the top wave is pushed because you're able to get there first, which is why you wanted to greed that there, because again, you're going to continue to lose lane anyways and just be useless regardless of if he kills you there or not. But the way that you can actually create any value is by crashing the wave and then giving yourself the opportunity to make a play somewhere else. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Cause like that lane's already like lost, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
And also trading with him is bad because it just gives him hard steal stacks, so it's also like even less positive for you. And then yeah, like nothing happened in this situation, which is fine. And then you end up coming here, you lost like maybe a wave max, and then it turns out this results in a kill, which obviously is not something I'm predicting, but it is very common where they'll be greedy. And then again, I'm just wanting you to move around the map. Like you go mid here, and then you see an angle to go bot, like, and you weren't gonna go here either. Again, I had to tell you to go here. Like, this is what you're looking
Yeah, I
to
probably
do
would have
now.
just stayed top.
Yeah, and now you get 2 kills out of it. You're way stronger, and nothing changes top because your top turret's dead, which means the wave will start pushing into you as long as it doesn't get all the way to the end of your turret, which is very unlikely. And then again, Mordekaiser is mid, so you're trying to go to the side lane and just push outside because you're trying to avoid him. And then maybe here you could have looked to catch him out harder. You were a bit scared of Ashe, but the thing is the dragon was spawning at a similar time, so it's not even that bad.
Like
And then here,
pulling
I'm pretty
pressure.
sure you're going to walk top when you should have walked bot, which is what you then did because I told you to. And then you needed to not greed your flash here. If you literally just flashed away, like, obviously he's going to fucking ult you. Like, why would we not just flash away? But you just wanted to greed it for no real reason. Because, again, pause here. Like, what's your goal on the side lane here? What's your goal on the side lane when you're walking the side bot right now? When Baron's
Right now, it's I'm just trying
right before
to
you
pull
died.
people.
Not right now, right like before you died to the Mordekaiser.
Okay,
What was
okay.
your goal?
Like when I was over there,
Yeah, like when you were
I was just trying
pushing
to
this.
push it and pull people towards me. Like
Okay, and
I
then
just
what do you want?
wanted a
Yeah,
little
you
more
want to
gold.
pull people towards you. What do you want to do once you pull the people towards you?
Waste their time.
No, you want to
Oh,
leave.
oh, okay.
You're literally just playing a game of chicken with the Mordekaiser. Every time he's there, you go somewhere else. Like, why did I tell you to go take the top turret? Because Mordekaiser was mid. Why did I tell you to go bot? Because Mordekaiser was top.
He was not there.
You're just running away from him because you can't fight him. He gets heart steal stacks. He wins the trades anyways. Like, it doesn't do anything. You just sit there and you look at him. And so when you walked bot here, like, go back to when you were, like, pushing the wave. Like, everything you were doing... Because you're not going to die to him if he full health ults you. He's heart steal. So, yeah, just go like this. You push this. You walk until you see him. As soon as you see him, you just go. You saw the heart steal proc on you right here. Just leave. If you have to flash away, it doesn't matter. Like, you could flash over the wall. And then you just leave. But you, I mean, unfortunately just got greedy with your flash. It's not even necessarily like you weren't trying to leave. You just got pretty greedy.
So here
And
I could have
then,
flashed over the wall.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have flashed over the wall for sure. And then here, I mean, you're ulted. And then so you...
Yeah, and then I
unfortunately
waste
flash.
it after for no reason. Yeah.
But I mean, what you were trying to do is fine. But yeah, no, it's not about drawing them to you necessarily. It's about just creating difference in numbers. So like our goal when we're behind in a game, like when the game is behind as a whole, not just when you're behind as an individual, but when you're behind as a whole, is to create just different numbers. So if like there's a 4v3 and a 1v2 for you, that's good. Because there's different numbers, which means you have a, like, because basically, again, just pause here, it's a little weird to explain, but essentially, if you're fighting 4v4 and 1v1 and you're all behind, then the gold
You're gonna
everywhere on the
lose.
map is just better for the enemy. But if you have a 4v3 and a 1v2, somewhere on the map you have more gold than them, because obviously you have an extra person, so you just have more gold. So at least you have the potential to get some type of outplay there. And then Riven's a good champ for stalling, so like you're fine with 2 people, for example, being on you. Or the situation I'm looking for you to create is you push bot, You find Mordekaiser, you
Then
create
run
a
away?
brief 5v4 in mid, for example. Like, that's what you're trying to do. Does that make
Because I'm
sense?
faster than him.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
faster, and if you push the wave, then you're, even if you're not Riven, like, this isn't, you don't have to be
I'm
literally
forcing them to
faster.
waste time on killing
Yeah.
the minions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all you're doing.
okay.
You make them, and then
And
again, you're not gonna literally create a 5v4 for like an hour. You're gonna have like a 10-second 5v4. Either that
Yeah,
10
and if
seconds works out, or you know, it does, but that 10-second difference in time is giving you the chance to potentially win the game, and you might as well make a somewhat risky play because you're losing anyways.
yeah. And then if they don't go for the minions, they're losing gold.
Yeah, so it's fine either way, exactly. And also, if you see him start to come back to mid right away, then you can just walk back bot, and then like you just keep making him chase you, and either he loses a bot turret, or he eventually will come, and then you do the same thing later. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that, unless you have more questions. But
No.
yeah, I mean, basically the problem is you didn't plan your first 4 waves, and
Oh, I also don't know how to use these things.
yeah, this was funny. This was really funny. You just can't-
I'm just spamming the button. Okay, now I know I need to press it once.
Yeah, we've all had that happen, but it's really unfortunate when the Krugs are also there. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, there's not much more to talk about, so I'm just going to reiterate the main things, which are the first 4 waves. You need to plan your wave based on jungle pathing and based on your goal in the lane, and if you understood that, then you would have played to have high health first 2 waves, so you could start to build up 3rd wave and then trade hard on 4th wave to crash the wave. But again, your goal is just to crash it, not to actually trade. That was basically your biggest problem in the early game. You traded around times where he was higher level than you multiple times as well, and then you let the wave get frozen on you again at 4 minutes instead of crashing it when it was like you were building up a slow push because you didn't realize that a wave's going to come in like 10 seconds and then get frozen on you. You gave Heartsteel for no reason. Once you were behind and when you just had nothing to do in side lane and trading was useless for you, you continued to sit in side lane until I told you to create an opportunity to push when you weren't going to do that otherwise. So you want to just look to create those opportunities to push and move, and then later on in the game, again, understanding that your goal is to just drag someone to you and then leave, and then they follow you, you go somewhere else. You're just trying to make numbers different when you're behind, and the opposite is true when you're ahead. So like when you're ahead, you're wanting the numbers to be even most of the time. Obviously, when you're ahead, you can still create the 5v4 scenario because there's nothing you're really losing. Like if you push bot, for say you were ahead, but like in the play we're talking about where the Mordekaiser ulted you and then you fucked up your flash at the end, say that you were ahead, you could still push bot and then go mid after, because you're going to have a 5v4, but that 5v4 is going to turn into a 5v5. It's not going to, like, the 1v0 on the side is never going to turn into him killing your turret because the wave is so far up. So you can still create numbers advantages that way, but you wouldn't, for example, go and rotate to a team fight when you're going to lose like a side lane turret to a Fiora because you're winning, like if you're ahead of her, you know what I mean? So do you have any questions about anything, or does that all make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. You're trying to like find the best expected value. Like if I'm playing against somebody who's trying to split push a character like Camille or Fiora, Jax, and if they get that gold, they're gonna become an issue, but right now they're not. I'll try to stop them at that moment, but if I don't really have like a clear goal in my own lane, I might want to like spread out to the rest of the map.
But you also have to understand you are pushing your wave before you do that. Like I didn't just tell you to leave the Mordekaiser while a full wave is crashing under your turret. Like you wanted to find that angle to
I don't want to
push it
lose
and then-
experience.
Yeah, so you're
for
like
that much.
you're okay with giving a little bit, but if you just gave it up right away, like if you just said fuck it and just left, then you'd be screwing yourself. So like you don't want to screw yourself that hard. You want to just like screw yourself a little, you know, because you lost like a couple minions to your turret at the end of the day from like the one time you went bot, for example. But yeah, are you wanting to do another one or no?
Yeah.
Okay. You can just queue up. This will be the last one, because, yeah. And it'll be almost 11. I'll have to go to class. You want me to edit that part out?
That's fine.
You don't care? Okay.
I don't care.
Do you watch any league like at all anymore, or not really?
Not really. Except for like your stream sometimes.
I see. Are you planning on playing a lot more when you're home, I'm guessing, or?
We'll see. We'll see if I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go for Sovereign. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
a commitment though.
I mean, it's definitely a lot easier now with the fortitude and everything. Like, you got Challenger one time, right?
I don't think so.
No,
I
you
think I
only.
was like six. It was like season 6. I was like 6 games away.
But it was like
Like
when
that
like
was.
like you got enough marks for Challenger, but it was when it was top 300, right? So like you didn't pick the
Yeah,
league.
yeah. It was like. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so much easier now. Like it's so funny. Like what you did is like harder than getting Sovereign, for example. But
Dude, that show. I was solo queue too.
and
Although I
top
think
lane, yeah.
I think duo queue is a lot harder nowadays though. But Riven was stronger. I feel like
I
in the
thought you played
top
a lot of
lane.
Jax.
I did play a lot of Jax too. But I think Riven was my best character then because I had like a 70% win rate on her over like 80
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, I mean
But
Riven top is kind of like Jace top to me, where it's just like a lot of matchups that aren't that good. They have like 3 AP. I don't know if they're remaking or not, but okay, they're not.
I think I like blinding Jax
Yeah.
more.
I'm
But
just
they
gonna
do
do
have squishies. I don't mind
the
it.
same thing of like typing the stuff. I won't talk that much during
Yeah.
this. I think yeah, you should just think about your goal a little more during your matchup, like early, everything. Oh, also Riftmaker's not good on your champion anymore, I don't think. They
I
changed
mean, I'm still
Riftmaker.
majority AP. Yeah, I know they changed it to magic.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's that good anymore, to be honest, but
It's still good. It's just not
uh,
as good. I
yeah,
think everyone still goes it too. Yeah,
yeah, maybe it is
still
still just
still
better.
core. I mean, most of Jax's damage after like one item is magic.
Yeah,
Because your W, your ult, your E,
that's true. I had a Rod of Ages
and then
Jax yesterday, I think.
and your
Just
passive.
yeah, that's true.
It's just early game, you're mostly like physical.
Also, you check their side. Luckily, you get to play against an Olaf again, so you get to know. Yeah,
Yeah, it's same. He'll be pathing towards me. I think Warwick's gonna start red, but I don't think it matters where he starts.
I mean it would matter, but also like, what is generally your goal in this matchup?
This matchup, just play for first item and then
Yeah,
I can kill him.
are you gonna rush boots?
Uh, I think so.
Yeah, I mean I would
Probably.
rush
Well,
boots
let
like
me
every
look at their
time.
comp. I usually do.
But yeah, so if you understand your goals to get first item, like your gameplay should align with that.
Welcome to Wild Rift. Minions have spawned.
Dude, my ping, I swear.
Okay, your Warwick is being weird. Straight camping.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the time where you're trying to turn to level 4 and then trade to crash. Like, you're a little low, so you have to be kind of careful. Might not be able to do it fully. And like, this is the problem with all of your pointless trades. It leads to this point, where now you can't do anything. You should probably just recall. I don't know. You could use Ignite, no?
Yeah, he has Ignite.
I mean, yeah, it's just... Yeah. I mean, like, literally, this is just your pointless trades coming back to bite you again, like, as we talked about. Like, you had, like, 3 pointless trades when he out-sustains you, and he wants this. If you just had high HP here, even if you lost, like, a random minion or 2, you could have just traded super hard for that. Okay, your work is fucking idiot, though. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
That's
Oh, I'm
crazy.
cooked.
No, you're fine.
That's
You're
not good for me.
Jax. What's your goal now? Like, your goal is just to get this wave pushed and then to start finding angles to possibly proxy. Like, probably can't do it on this wave, but don't push it too hard so it comes into you, because you want to make sure this wave still comes in a place that you can actually farm it. And then now you hard push it, and then you look to proxy next wave. You can trade your health for the wave. Your full health. All that matters for you is the wave for the rest of the game. Leave. Like, the fact that the wave is pushed at least is something for you. Go on the wave. Just go on the wave. Like, I don't care. Well, you're not gonna kill them here. And you can die. Like, at this point, it doesn't matter. The wave is not coming for a while. You just die for it. And just leave so that he had... You want to try to make him choose, yeah. And then go proxy. You just go... It's a little late, but I think you're still able to do it. Yeah. I don't care if you die here. Like, this doesn't matter. But you want to try to drag him farther if you can. Yeah. Like, this is all you're gonna have to do at this point. Like, it's unfortunate the situation you're in, but again, like, you did the same mistake with your wave, you know, as you did the first game on your first 4 levels. Like, just trading for no reason with him. Like, even like level 1, you just walked up and eat him because you walked to the into the river instead of just going straight through the side lane.
Top turret is under attack. Middle turret is under attack.
You can also check items to see how far behind you are. But
He has boots and sword.
another pointless trade. Your goal is the wave. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense. He out sustains you every time. But like, I mean, luckily he misses it, but or he doesn't kill you. But again, like, just the fact that you take these pointless trades keeps putting you in all-in range when you shouldn't be.
On my way to enemy top jungle. Enemy slain.
Your teammate's coming. Look to bait. Yeah, reset and go mid. You should also ping that you're on your way to mid, so your teammate stays, but...
On my way.
I mean, if he doesn't stay, you go top, obviously, but, you know.
Top jungle.
Another problem with the fact that you tried to die for that wave so late is that the next wave was already nearly coming, so then you can see he's on your turret here. Because
Ally slain.
you just didn't go on it until way later, because you're not understanding that that's your goal quick enough. But I don't think you kill, but maybe. Okay, good. It's still completely winnable.
Attack the dragon. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Attack the Rift Herald.
Get the wave.
Avoid enemy middle lane.
That's perfect. Like, what's even the gold right now? Yeah, he's mega fed, but I think you might want to look to walk bot after this. We'll see, based on what's going on.
Ally slain.
Yeah, go bot. And yeah, you just reset now to go top.
Avoid enemy bottom jungle. Turret lost. Avoid enemy bottom jungle. Avoid enemy bottom jungle. On my way to top jungle.
Good shit.
An enemy.
Yeah, push one more wave and then go bot again. I mean, the Garen is very bad, so it's like he's not going to use his lead super well, so it's kind of fine. And yeah, right after you get this turret, you can just reset and go top again. Because you don't really want to contest the objective. You can maybe dive him though, if he's... Then reset and go top. Like, again, you're just trying to drag people all across as much as possible. And don't trade with this guy because you don't have your ult or ignite. Wait for that. Like, it's fine if he pushes. Like, him being here is good. The longer he is here is good for you because he's really strong. And then whenever he does leave, then you just use that time to push. Yeah, you just go. You just walk top. He's not here.
Ally slain.
Just keep going.
Slain. Enemy
It doesn't matter that you have item, just keep going, because the dragon's spawning, you're just trying to see if you can get gold for dragon, like they might leave you. And the Garen's dead, so you can probably 1v1 with whoever's there.
dragon is spawning.
Maybe pay attention to items before, just in case, but... Shouldn't be anything, I mean, Olaf
I
comes,
mean-
whatever. Yeah, probably just sit in the bush so they don't see you, but... And walk up with the wave. Go, 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 go. Just go. Yeah. Okay, now you leave. See, now you've drawn two people. Now you just leave. And see if you can outplay, but... Yeah, that's fine. Almost. But that's very good for you, so...
Ally slain. Enemy
Your teammate's losing that is crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's really just your early game that keeps, like, fucking you. Because...
The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Luckily, they're still here.
Turret lost.
Yeah, just keep walking. If he leaves, then keep walking, yeah. Go on turret. I looked to pick her. Bit greedy, but I mean, I respect what you're trying to do, but I still think like the gist of it is good. I think your teammates win off of it, but oh, does he live?
Wow.
That's funny. I mean, that's not bad, and like, if you didn't end up dying there, it's very good. Just
Is Cullbreaker good?
yeah, you can go Hullbreaker, it's fine.
Inhibitor turret is under attack.
You can walk bot.
Bottom turret is under attack. Turret lost.
I don't think you win that.
Enemy champion.
You just keep walking bot though, yeah. Just walk bot and push, basically.
Attack. Attack. Engage.
You just keep going, and then once you see someone, you'll leave because you're low health. Yep. You can't fight him. Good flash. They just keep walking bot instead of going to Baron, it's so funny. I don't think you can stop it. You should probably reset and go top after. If they... Not yet. You can go, still go now.
Slain Baron.
But once you see them start resetting, then you reset and go top. Because you're just trying to stall the Baron.
Rampage.
Like, they're not gonna... I think you'll be able to get this turret, to be fair.
Slain.
But then you just leave.
I think they're gonna try and end through top.
They might. But if they do, you're gonna just lose the game anyway, so it's fine. You can reset now. You don't need this wave, but, like, this is a bit much.
Inhibitor turret is under attack. Inhibitor
Yeah, I think they end.
turret lost.
We can do one more. I don't know if you prefer to do the game right away or to review it first. Do either.
Can we do one more?
Yeah. And then we can still review at the end, like, some of either game. I guess your teammate was AFK.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I mean, a lot of those mistakes are this, like, very similar mistakes. Like, again, you're just not preparing your first, like, 4 waves, and you're getting, like, really fucked from that situation, because you're mostly fine afterwards. But... Let's see if I'm still recording, I'm assuming.
Are any of the new items good? Like,
The tank
or is it
items?
Bizzle Mask good?
I mean, if you have a lot of AP, but I don't think you'd go it on your champion very much. But I'm not that sure about specifics of what everyone's building. Generally speaking, though, when it comes to tank items, I'd go like Twin Guard most games, and then either Randuin's or Frozen Heart, or you can go Wit's End if you really need AP, I guess, or MR rather. I mean, Death Dance is a strong item. Like, I feel like third item could be something like Sterix or Death Dance or Hullbreaker, but you can also just go tank after 2 items. Like, either is fine. But then, yeah, I mean, Zeke's is quite good last item. Frozen Heart, Randuin's. Like, those are probably what you're going to be usually going. And then I guess you could go Kanik Rockern if you need an
Kanik,
MR.
like, is Kanik just better against burst, and then like Force of Nature is more for like sustained damage?
Essentially, yeah. They're very similar. It's also just like if you actually can utilize the Force of Nature passive well, which, I mean, your champ could use movement speed pretty well. But those are pretty preference based. They do pretty similar jobs. What do you even ban when you're top? I never looked.
I usually just ban supports. Oh,
I feel like
damage.
Poppy would be completely unplayable for you, but I always ban Poppy top lane.
I hate Poppy. It'd be unplayable if I play Riven.
Yeah. But what
I
supports do
just
you
know
usually
that
ban?
usually Milio, sometimes Karma.
Arma's a unique one. Milio makes sense.
I just don't like move speed. If those two are banned, I'll ban Lulu.
Yeah. I didn't type as much for that game, but it's just your
It
early
was
game.
a lot of the same.
Yeah, and it's just similar stuff. Because your late game macro was just like fine. I mean, you're just fucked. But also, you really like you didn't understand what you're trying to do after like down. Like you kept dying for the wave super late or not dying for it at all, and just like kind of made your game way harder as well. But yeah, I mean, we just should really focus on like the first 4 waves, like. Fiora is also a better blind than your other champs. But you can just go Eclipse, or well, you can go Eclipse or Trinity. Usually Eclipse, then Trinity,
What's
then Hullbreaker.
what should I be putting
This
for
rune,
runes?
into Gragas, you can do these.
Do you go grass for conk? Okay.
I go Conqueror.
Oh yeah, rune's gonna conk.
I guess Shojin is good on him, huh? Or on her. I haven't played Fiora
I
since
think it
Shojin.
increases your true damage. Well, like
Yeah.
all your abilities, passives. Should I be going
These are fun
the
runes.
okay.
The wall
Because
is just
everyone's
good,
been
even though
trying
a
to-
lot of people don't do it. Yeah, you could maybe do Shojin instead of Hullbreaker then. But I guess it depends if your goal is to split by the time the game comes. Which it probably is in this game. He's also probably going tank Gragas. So
So you said I should start Eclipse.
yeah,
Am I going Berserk or not Berserkers?
Gluttonous
Like
Greaves,
the
yeah.
Gluttonous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever get the 94% glitch?
Not yet.
That's good. I never get it either.
I think I saw Corrupt get it or something.
Denise gets it a lot when I do it with her, but
Sucks.
yeah. Usually we end up winning the games, so I don't know.
Don't you have to like reset or something?
Yeah, but since I'm in VC with her, usually like I can tell her right away, so it's not as bad. It's harder when you're solo queue and you can't tell when it happened. But yeah, I always go through lane 2. You never really need a level 1 like walk through the river like you've been doing. You could just sit in the bush even, like you don't. I mean, yeah. Your jungle is pathing away from you. I mean, here you're a bit of a safer champion, so you can be a bit more like eager to trade, but just basically when he walks up for a last hit. Should be posturing more aggressively too. I mean, he only has his Q and he can't actually do anything. And stop standing on the minion, like he's gonna Q you. You just want to stand away from it like more aggressively.
Oh. Okay, now I know.
Yeah. But now you build
Yeah,
it up,
what's
and
the
then you're gonna
cooldown?
crash the next wave. I don't know the cooldown of it, but you're gonna crash this next wave. Like, you're not in a good spot in terms of lane early, so you're kind of just wanting to get the next one crashed. But you need to make sure it doesn't go too far before the next one meets, or else you're gonna be clearing it awkwardly. Then yeah, you just focus mostly on getting the wave at this point. That's good. Keep getting the wave in. Just go get your fruit. You can play this slower. And he entered.
He's
So,
no mana.
yeah. I mean, he's just a fucking enter. Like, we appreciate him for that. If he didn't go on you for no reason, it's better to just go get your fruit, because if he does recall, you just get a turret plate.
You would never like steal his fruit? Okay, what's that Graves doing?
Yeah. Oh, you don't steal his fruit when he has ignite. He could just kill you. Alright, you can leave after him. You should never die here, yeah.
This guy's waiting for like 10
He's
seconds.
level 3. I don't know.
What is he doing? Oh wait, I make it up.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you can go Eclipse. Oh. AP Grasp Gragas Heartsteel. Or not Heartsteel, but I don't know. But AP Gragas with Grasp.
Maybe he's going Roa.
It's true.
Actually, he's...
Yeah, that's a Roa component. Yeah, you just freeze here and you should walk at him harder. Like, you keep standing next to your minion and not like posturing aggressively at all on him. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, but you just don't want to lose the minion. Yeah, okay, you get it. That's good. Yeah, again, just posture aggressively. Like, your only goal here is like make him lose a minion or two or something. Yeah. And then you're probably gonna want to start pushing it hard when the next wave comes. You can start pushing decently hard, but you want to like crash the next wave because you don't want to get stuck here forever. That's why you don't want to get stuck here forever, but yeah.
Are you serious?
Damn, nice. Unfortunately, they're idiots, so all your mistakes like just don't get punished. It's good. But like, again, you started trading with him really hard while still not knowing where jungle is, knowing he has ult, and the wave is big, so you haven't gotten the XP, so you're not actually at an advantage. Your only goal there was denying him a couple minions, and then crashing that wave after, and then using that level advantage to either recall and get more gold spent, or to then, you know, find a roam or a move or something like vision. But when you do it like this, it's just really risky. And luckily it worked, so now you're completely... I haven't typed as much here, but really just... Like, again, you're just trying to get this wave in. That doesn't do anything, it's fine, just get the wave in now. He doesn't have anything. And then you can just start hovering, looking for vision, and getting like a drag or a camp, or seeing if you can go mid. Like, you're not gonna do anything just hitting the turret and standing there against him. Doesn't help you. You're just
proxy or no?
No, it's too
Oh,
late.
no, that's good.
But you're literally just trying to squeeze a small advantage. You're not trying to kill him 8 times just because you're ahead. You're just trying to squeeze an additional 150 gold out of a random situation. Because what did that camp give you? It gave you your item a wave earlier. Until you missed a minion. Okay, you still got it, so it's fine. But yeah, like it's just that simple thing gives you your item way earlier. Now you reset. You can go top, push. He showed mid for some reason. I don't know why he showed mid, but he showed mid. So now we can just take more. I have no idea why I did that, but
Enemy slain.
He's still
yeah,
okay.
I
Well, this
mean,
game's over. This game's a wash.
yeah, I mean they're just inting, but there's still a lot to learn from this game that I do want to talk about. So we'll go over this replay with you and explain like what you would do if enemy are human, and then we'll just thank the enemy for not being human because it makes the game very easy.
First turret destroyed.
But this is the thing too, like just you have to be able to identify when they start making those dumb plays and then take advantage of it. I mean, here you can probably, yeah. Okay, just
Oh,
leave.
or
Yeah.
let's go away.
I mean, that one's I'm kind of fine with, but it is kind of the same thing where like once you get a big advantage, you haven't capitalized on your advantage because you didn't push anything.
Do you go
and
show
you-
Jim second or?
Trinity. But like you haven't capitalized on your advantage because you haven't spent your gold, or in the other case, you hadn't killed those minions, so you hadn't collected the XP, and then you're fighting on equal footing when you could just be fighting way ahead 10 seconds, 20 seconds later. Because you're just really concerned with like doubling the fuck out of a game. You either have to be 10-0 or like kind of useless with how you're sort of playing right now. But
Enemy bottom lane.
go mid.
Turret is under attack. Has slain the dragon.
Again, you can take the camp right now because it's already over. But like again, what did we talk about our goal is? Our goal is to have even numbers when really ahead, right? Which means you'd push top, you just walk mid and start hitting mid so that you have the ability to go somewhere with your team. And getting the wave is fine if you were looking to get it, but like it's late now. But yeah, like you can take this shit too. It's fine. But going super far topside just means potentially someone responds to you and then you wasted all your time. Going mid gives you the opportunity to go and help your team if something else is happening. You were kind of slow with it, so now it's fine to stay top. Obviously, they're just giving you like a million free. So, yeah, just get the wave and then leave. But yeah, as Fuhrer, there's a lot more times where you can just push top and then you just go mid right after and hover it. Like here, you can go bot because they're giving you a chance to for free. Then you can just take the bot turret out of this situation. You could probably go mid now. They're all here. So like, again, you're really just trying to keep the waves pushed and you walk top after. Like this way you're just getting multiple free waves. And that's what I'm trying to create is just like all this guaranteed gold for you the same way that if you'd have gone mid earlier, or just taking these random camps from the enemy, like all these things are just a bunch of free gold. Like you want to walk top now, yeah. Then you end up probably collecting a kill, so the fact that he gets your turret is kind of nullified, and I don't think he even ends up getting it.
Killing spree.
Didn't need to flash, but still good.
Enemy turret destroyed.
And so again, you get this, and then you're just gonna reset. I know like you always want to push this turret, but what ends up happening is you're going, no, reset, leave, get out, go. He's going to respawn in 7
Sorry, I want his
seconds.
Krugs.
Yeah, he's going to respawn in 7 seconds. You're fucking your tempo if you go and take his Krugs. Do you need Krugs to win the game? Like, no. You're stopping the game right now. It doesn't do anything. What matters is then getting on the map and pushing that bot wave, for example. Your teammates are going to get it, possibly, if they don't get distracted, which they will, so then you can just go and get the wave yourself at this point, because they're fucking idiots. But like, again, this is what you need to be doing, because now you have the wave pushed. Your teammates have less of an opportunity to throw, because then you can still, like, you know, be with them. And then now you just look to go mid, for example, or to push this wave. And you just continue to just get the waves pushed and just keep everything pushed. And then you can take his Krugs later, because he hasn't even gone for his Krugs at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, just go take his camps. Like, you don't need to play for this turret, because this is, like, really risky for no reason. But... and then, yeah, you just die. A good stun, though. Okay, luckily they suck, and you're mechanically good at the game. But, like, you should be taking their camps right now. You don't need to be doing this random turret thing. Like, those tier 2 turrets at 9-10 minutes are after the enemies show that they're not there, and you know you can get it for free, or if you kill them, and then obviously you can take stuff after you kill them. But you're taking all these risky things before the enemy give you any chance to, and then you have to outplay them. Why do you want to outplay people when you're 17-3? All you need to do is let the game progress naturally. That's the only way that you lose, is by doing these random flips. I go Proto Belt. You can go Stride Breaker if you prefer. You don't need QSS this game.
Wait, Bright Proto Belt, doesn't it do magic damage?
Yeah,
And
it's just
MR
way easier to
is this?
proc. Like, it just makes it really
Oh.
easy to proc Vitals, which is why I do it. And then you can go Shojin or Hullbreaker. Probably Shojin at this point, because a lot of the turrets are already dead, so. And then yeah, you just get a lane push. Probably just walk mid, honestly. Like, at this point, you're just gonna walk mid and just team fight with your team, because the dragon's spawning soon, and it doesn't really do anything to push top. But again, probably pressure mid as you're doing this, because the fight is kind of messy. Yeah, you don't want to go chase this. Like, this isn't very good. Again, now you just have to rely on outplaying people. They have to play like shit, when all you have to do is push the mid wave and guarantee a kill, or guarantee that someone comes to you, and then you can go to dragon and have a free fight because someone gets drawn to mid. But instead you have to outplay a
Let's
Gragas
switch to
when
dragon.
you go bot now. You just want to get bot pushed. You could probably find a fight there. I mean, you dash into 3 people. It's just like, it's just so greedy for no reason. Like, all you're trying to do is not throw this game. Like, that's the only thing that you have to do. You're winning by, and you're gonna win anyway. It doesn't matter. The game is over. The enemies suck. But like, you're just making a bunch of, like, you queue into 3 people, or you go and chase the Gragas when there's 4 people in their dragon. All you have to do is you push the mid wave, wait till someone goes to you, and then go walk to the dragon. And if anyone's there, you kill them. If no one's there, you get an objective, and then you get to push a wave, and you're going to win the game guaranteed. You're just doing a bunch of random flips that just do nothing for you when you're winning. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. You can just push top here. It's more okay to push same side as enemy, or same side as objective when you're ahead, because you actually want to be part of a fight potentially. So you just push the top and then you just go into the objective. You don't want your teammates. Your teammates are randomly going into it. I mean, their jungler showed, so you can go help now on the Baron. Okay. Like, yeah, your teammates are fighting. You want to be there now, because you pushed the wave already. You want to make sure that a random throw doesn't happen from your team. Alright. Then just, you know, I mean, your spawn is in things, so just push the waves. They still shouldn't be able to do Baron into you, so it's fine. You can just go push mid now. Yeah, get on the next mid wave too. Okay, go Baron. They're going on it.
Oh god.
Fine. You can reset. And just start pushing top again. Like, they still shouldn't really be able to do Baron into you. You can ward the Baron as you're going. If you see a fight angle, you can take it, because it's around the Baron now. Yeah, like, you're probably just looking for a pick here more than anything. Okay. What's the
Damn.
gold? Okay,
We're
so
up
it's
2K.
like even. It'll be, I mean, once you respawn, you just have to push aside somewhere. But yeah, I mean, like, this is just, I don't know, it's crazy. But Like, you literally just need to be pushing out these sides, and then you can just go and fight with your team for free. But like, I don't know. Like, we'll talk about it and go over it after. But I mean, your teammates are obviously idiots too, so unfortunate. Yeah, just keep going top.
Yeah, their Graves super fed now.
It's still winnable. Good. Yeah, just push top.
Slain an enemy. On my way.
You don't want to proto belt so much without proccing a vital from it. Like, a lot of times you do it to like close the gap, but usually you can get that with Q.
Enemy is
Then yeah, reset and go bot. Or you don't even need to reset. You can just TP there. Take the TP thing. Okay, whatever.
Their Graves is one-shotting everything. Oh, TP? Okay, my bad.
Oh, it's a little late now. Like, everything, it's kind of not possible now, but... Okay, he kills, nice. Still get a kill. You waste all your mobility so he can get out. That's why you need to stop proto belting first. You're queuing first, you proto belt late. That's like what's preferred most of the time. Go body.
Defend the bottom jungle.
The enemy team has slain the dragon.
You just want bot pushed before Baron, basically. You can go Twin Guard after. You can get one more wave, but then you can go. There's no reason not to. Because if you get this extra wave pushed, you have a lot more opportunities to go somewhere else. But then you leave. Then you leave. You're just trying to get things pushed and then go to the fights when you're ahead like this. You're not trying to actually split push. You would split push when you're losing. Like when the game is hard, or when you're just like not useful in the fight. But when you're winning these fights, you just want to have push and then help your team.
Enemy
Yeah, you can go on the mid wave. Go on the mid wave. Do one more wave. Walk up at it. It's coming. Just go to mid wave. And then you can just start pressuring mid if they can keep fighting. And then if they come, then you just leave. That's all.
ally slain.
You might just be able to end.
Enemy turret destroyed.
They're coming.
Yeah, you can leave now. Again, that's all you're trying to do. Just drag them and leave. Might be able to take the bot turret as you leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then reset, spend your gold, and then go to Elder.
Destroyed.
You can just leave. This is good because you're the Baron, so just literally just yeah, I'll just get it. Just keep running away. Free Baron. As long as they don't get Elder, so just stall the Elder. Just stall the Elder so they don't get it. As long as they don't one-shot it, then you can start resetting. But yeah, if they're gonna go on it, you just want to show them. Just show them yourself and just try to make fuck with them. Don't like try to kill. Just okay, that's good. Never mind. Good shit. Yep, just leave now. Just go mid. Just go mid. Again, like you could have ended the game and gave them basically an impossible decision.
My bad.
It's fine. You play that very well. Like again, your mechanics are good. You know that, but it's just like you can see what happens when you just draw someone to you and then you just leave or you go help your team. Like again, when you were just able to get that mid turret for free, like that inhib completely for free, or when you're pushing bot and then they come on you for bot for no reason, and then you just leave. When you don't die in those situations, it's very good for your team, and then you have the ability to move after. Okay. We can
Oh,
go
what
over.
would you have bought last?
The tank item. I mean, I actually go Death Dance sometimes, but I think probably Thornmill or something because they have Graves. I don't really want Graves healing off me a bunch. Probably Thornmill, but I look at their comp to see. Um, well, maybe. Yeah, no, I think I'd still just go Thornmill. But you could go Death Dance as well, and it's fine. Or even Hullbreaker, to be honest. But yeah, we can go over the replay and talk about it. Do you understand what I'm saying about like pushing aside and then just like going somewhere else or no?
It's just hard to grasp. Like sometimes, yeah, I'm just so used to like just sticking to the one side.
Yeah.
Like if there's an objective spawning in, I kind of like I kind of default to trying to pressure the opposite side.
Yeah. And the thing is, you want to pressure the opposite side, but then you leave after you've got pressure. You keep like continuing to go when you don't know if the enemy will respond to you or not. And that makes it a lot harder to actually like, because then you're just like hoping that they respond in a way that's stupid. You're not actually giving, like, you give yourself a guaranteed positive outcome if you do what I'm telling you to do, and it'll work every single time. And then you don't actually have to necessarily be in the team fight. You just a lot of times start pressuring mid when you're doing that. Like you push the top, someone comes top, then you just go and you just start sitting mid during the team fight. And then during the team fight, someone might come 1v1 you at mid, or you just continue to pressure a turret. Or if the fight looks good, you go to the fight. But you have a lot of options if you do that. But your options when you go and just keep split pushing top are, let's hope my teammates are smart enough to just try to stall the game and not fight the dragon. And they're going to fight the dragon every time. And then the enemy will win the fight. They'll recall, maybe you'll get a turret out of it, but your entire team just lost a big fight over an objective, went down 2,000 gold, just for you to have a chance of getting a turret. It's just usually not the right call. And then yeah, here again it was just about identifying when you actually need to start crashing the wave, which is like here, because you have a level advantage. And the trade is fine, obviously. You saw a good trade around, up a level. But like your goal after this was just again to like push the wave and crash it. And I kind of have to tell you to do this again, and then it ends up working because you do crash it. And because he just greeds on you for no reason. But basically, there's just a lot of situations where you're not thinking about what's going to happen the wave after, like 2 waves after. Because again, if he was able to freeze on you there, you're going to just end up dying to jungle in that situation. And luckily, he instaned you before that's possible. But does that make sense, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also take a lot of risky recalls, like also like under your turret, like you don't go far enough a lot of time and then they stop you. But obviously it worked out fine.
Let me pull up the notes again.
Yeah, I didn't write as much this game, but it's basically like what I want. Like, so here, pause here actually, because this is something that I think is important to talk about. It's like you have a wave frozen on him, and so your goal is just deny him some minions, like make him lose XP or make him lose a full minion. When you choose to have your wave like this, you can't trade with him super hard because he's going to trade with you in minions. You're not going to have your level advantage taken. Like, you do have a level on him barely here, but a lot of times when you end up being in this situation, because you haven't collected this wave, you don't have any advantage. It's the same as like when you spend your gold, like you don't spend your gold and you fight with 3,000 gold in your pocket. Sure, you're up, 3,000 gold, but you're not up 3,000 gold because you haven't spent it. You haven't spent your XP here. It's kind of the same thing. And luckily, again, you're barely high enough level, but you were even trading before that. And again, the minions are also going to target you. And so then he can easily ult you or fuck you. And your goal, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get so far up on him that he like loses the minion entirely, and that's what you're trying to do. And in some cases that was a fine thing for you to do because you made him lose minions. but you end up making like relatively or like too many risky plays doing this instead of just eventually starting to push the wave and build it up and then crash it. I don't know if that makes sense, does it? Or
I guess like if I just build it up and crash it, like isn't he still getting the golden experience
yeah, he's
versus me trying
losing
to
a
like
couple
completely
minions.
zone him
As
off?
you're building it up, you're denying him a minion or two within that time frame of you building it up. Like, for example, you start hitting this wave here, he walks up for this last hit, you walk up and trade with him, he runs away, he loses a minion. This might not happen this time, but one or like this, for example. Like, this is fine, but then you just fuck off. You see how you continued to walk forward after he'd already lost a minion? Like, the minion was gone, and then you walked another step forward, and then you end up dying to the situation. Or you don't die, but you actually outplay because they're fucking idiots.
That's because they're bad,
Yeah,
but
but like, do
yeah.
you see what I mean? Like, you could have still denied him stuff and then walked back.
without having
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
to like fully commit to a trade.
Yeah, and you just commit super hard to it. And again, a lot of times you're just threatening him. Like, you're not. It doesn't. If he just decides, if he's a good, like, for example, if this is Lemont and you are somehow in an advantage against Lemont this much, hypothetically, if you end up walking at him and he just like realizes that you can't actually threaten him and he just cues the wave and then you build up a slow push and then you crash it, now you get to recall before Lemont, you get to spend your gold before Lemont, you get to ward before Lemont, you have the ability to rotate before Lemont. That's all very good. Like, you're not going to solo kill Lemont 6 times, but you can sometimes create situations to have some type of advantage against him.
I think it's because I play just for like the best like scenario versus like small wins. Like I want to have my cake and eat it too.
Yeah. And if you just play for
Like-
small wins, you're going to win every single lane phase. Like, I don't lose lane, like, almost ever. Like, maybe if I'm against, like, a really, really good top lane player, or if I just, you know, fucking am dumb and I flash forward for no reason. But, like, it's very rare that I'll lose. Like, I played Fiora on a Smurf up to Challenger, and, like, through, like, getting up to Challenger, I won, like, 25 straight games. Like, I had a 25 game win streak on Fiora. And it's just because I'm never trying to greed against these people. Sometimes they get advantages, like the Grandmaster and the Master players, they'll get an advantage on me, and then they'll throw it like you do, because they don't just take the 200 gold lead against me, and then reset, spend their gold, and then play because now they have a Sheen and I only have a longsword, or like whatever small thing, and then you trade around that, and that's going to continue to get you a 1 or 2k gold lead, or like initially like a 100 gold lead that will balloon into a lot more. Instead, you're relying on the enemy being complete fucking idiots. Like that, like the stuff that happened here was completely troll, and obviously you know that, and so it ends up working. And then here again, you'd push top. Now you're just trying to take stuff from, again, this is the small type of advantage you're trying to take. Take his Krugs.
So like you wouldn't go mid here.
No,
You just
could,
take
I would
Krugs.
go mid here. You just wasted too much time. So now you can't go
Okay.
mid. But no, you would have walked mid as soon as you'd push that wave. As soon as you push that wave, you immediately walk mid, and then you have the ability to rotate into other stuff. You can either then, after you push mid, go into his camps now, or you can go to Dragon, based on what happens. You know, you just get to decide. But instead, you can't decide anything because you stuck yourself on top. So you had to do this. You didn't have any other option. You want to give yourself multiple options that all have positive outcomes, and then you just take the outcome that's given to you, whether or not it's the, you know, 800 gold outcome or the 200 gold outcome, doesn't matter. You're just taking whatever's given to you. But instead, you're trying to just force stuff over and over again.
So do you go mid like there like 10 times out of 10, or like what when would you stay top, I guess?
When would I stay top? I would stay top. No, I don't think I ever would. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's ever a situation at this point in the game that I'm really going to stay top. I guess if mid is already pushed by my teammate. Say my teammate's already pushing mid and I have no reason to go Dragon. Like, say my team is losing pretty hard. My teammate's already on mid. And I know the enemy Baron laner rotated. I guess I would stay top in that situation.
Okay.
But even
But
then,
most of the time.
yeah, because
you get
even
mid.
then staying top, all it does is it gets you like 1500 damage on a turret, and then the enemy cover. So then, great, I got 1500 damage on a turret without plates, which is useless to me. So here again, you can see the fact that you got top pushed means you have the ability to go bot, and then you realize there's nothing to do bot, so we go mid, and we're just getting gold everywhere that we can. Because they don't have enough time to fully push the top turret, and this resulted in a kill for you, I think, in the end. Because Graves continues to push, and sure, you lose a couple of minions top, but you're getting gold mid anyways. You're giving yourself the opportunity to go and make a play bot, and then again, you can still go top and not lose that much. So the problem with your decisions are, again, like, you're not just giving yourself the chance to lose a small amount, like, you know, you potentially lose a little bit of this top to get a really big play like bot. You're just making the risky plays like artificially, like you're just forcing a fight for no reason on this in the already ideal scenario you're in, which like the ideal scenario is you get to stay top, you kill everyone top, and you just get 1,000,000 gold there. Like, of course that's the best, because then you don't have to leave, you don't have to create anything, it just comes to you. But you can create all of these opportunities to make plays by pushing your wave and then looking for something else. And then when you look for something else, if nothing's there, you go back to a different wave, you know, whether it's mid or whether it's top or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, would you play mid in a similar way?
mid is, it depends on the champion, but in a lot of ways, mid is the same. It's essentially before, but the difference between mid is you naturally get to go mid and then push mid into a different lane. Whereas here you have to push a side into a different lane. So when you have to push a side into a different lane, in order to have more impact, you have to move way farther from your gold source, you know, which is your natural gold source is your mid, or is your Baron lane, right? As the Baron lane.
Yeah.
Whereas in mid, I go from mid, then I can go to, you know, bot or top pretty easily, and I can come back to mid really quickly. But the same thought process applies where I push my mid wave, and then, okay, my mid wave is pushed, where can I get gold elsewhere? And then the mindset shifts at a certain point from gold to fighting. Are you aware of when I'm more worried about fighting instead of gold? Also pause here, because there's something else to talk about, but yeah.
When objectives are coming up.
What objective?
Baron.
Yeah. When does Baron spawn?
I don't know. I think 13 minutes.
11 minutes. So
11? Oh.
So 10:30 is when you start preparing, because obviously, you know, you want to be prepared a little in advance. So your goal from 6 minutes to 10:30, which is what I call mid game, is just to get as much gold as possible. And you're doing that through, again, just squeezing out guaranteed gold. You push a wave, then you can do something else. So essentially, the way I just think about it, there's just guaranteed gold and then there's not guaranteed gold. And you want to get all of the guaranteed gold every single time. You should never not get it. Unless you, like, obviously see an insanely easy play. But, you know, you're smart enough to figure that out. But you take all the guaranteed gold, and then everything else that comes is a luxury. So I'm always going to get one wave. I'm always going to get one of the 3 waves, you know, as a laner. One of the 3 waves that spawns, you know, in the sequence of every wave spawning, like every 25 seconds or whatever it is, I'll always get one. Then what I'm looking for after getting that one wave is within that time frame of that wave and the next wave coming, I want to either squeeze an additional wave, you know, say I push bot and I immediately go mid and I get a mid wave as well. Or I want to squeeze a camp out of it, or I want to squeeze a kill, or I want to squeeze a ward or a recall. Those are the 5 things I'm looking for. I either, after pushing my initial wave, I find another wave, I find a kill, which again is just, those are the least likely, but there's something I'm looking for. I find a camp, I find a ward, I find a recall. That's what I'm looking for. Whereas you, and also the priority is the problem. Like, you're chasing the kills a lot, you know, within that, after that wave is pushed. All of those other things that are guaranteed, a ward, you know, I can ward every time if I have a ward up. I can get a camp anytime there's a camp up. I can get another wave anytime my teammate's not in a wave. All those things are a lot easier to get. And then pushing another wave puts me in a position to possibly get a kill after as well. You know, because I pushed the mid wave after I'd already pushed bot, let's say. Now I'm closer to where everything's going to happen. So if I see something happening, I can now go there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I should write something along those lines. So, like, always get one of the 3 waves as a laner. Then look to get another wave, a camp, a ward, a recall, or a kill. And it's kind of in that order, you know, wave, camp, ward, recall, kill. Those are usually the order. I mean, it depends on the game. Then shift mindset from squeezing additional wave, or like squeezing those things after a wave, different things after a wave, to getting pressure after a wave. So, and this is past 10:30. So basically what I mean by that is, initially, after every wave is pushed, you're trying to squeeze those things we just talked about, the wave, the camp, whatever. Then 10:30 comes, now you're just trying to squeeze pressure out of it. So like how I told you, you're going bot against the Mordekaiser as Riven. You know, you go bot, or as the Riven against Mordekaiser rather. You go bot, you push it, then you immediately fuck off and you go mid because you have a 10-second 4v or 5v4 now. That's important at 10:30 onwards. That 10-second 5v4 doesn't really matter that much, you know, earlier. What you're trying to do with those, you know, after you push that bot at say 8 minutes is go get a mid wave after, you know, just to get the gold. But once it's 10:30, you're trying to get the pressure because that pressure leads to an objective. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. You can start the replay. And then the thing I was going to talk about with this replay is just you chased the 4 people and you played for the mid turret rather. No, you played for the mid turret here instead of just taking the guaranteed gold again, which was the waves and then the camps hereafter. And so it ended up with you being very low and the enemy getting a bunch of pressure. And luckily they didn't really punish you for it because, again, they suck. So it worked, but you should have died there if you don't outplay mechanically. And that's kind of a problem. So. And then what it ends up doing is it ends up meaning that you're stuck here, recalled, as your teammates are fighting around an objective, you know, that's going to spawn soon. Because you lost that pressure because you got low health off trying to get that turret. So even though, yes, you got the turret, that turret doesn't do anything to win the game for you because you're already ahead so much. All it does is gives you a brief period of time where you're not with your teammates. And that leads to your teammates dying. That's not your fault. Your teammates suck because your enemy sucks, so naturally your teammates are going to suck too. But that is what fucked up this tempo to give them the time to then be able to outplay. And then here you just, instead of just playing for wave pressure, you chase a kill into 4 people for no reason, which is just very risky and pointless. And luckily works because they missed their spells and they're way, you know, lower gold and everything. But if you just focused on getting the mid wave pushed and continuing that pressure, waiting for the enemy to come into you, and then fighting them when they come into you instead of going into them, you guarantee that the fight's going to go good instead of having to outplay super hard. So pause here. What did I just say from the last like minute? Like how would you summarize it?
I would summarize like I wasted time chasing kills rather than going for like the guaranteed golden mid wave and pressuring mid and then starting a fight on my own terms rather than like having to outplay.
So that's the second half of what I said. What about before you recalled?
Oh, I don't remember.
So before you recalled, you ended up like going for the mid turret, right? And then going for the mid turret made you low health, which fucked up your tempo, which led to the enemy having a brief period of time where they could 5v4 your teammates because you had to recall because you got low health from that. Do you remember what I'm talking about or not really?
Yeah.
Okay. So that situation would be fine when? At what times of the game would that be fine to do what you did there? Essentially, just try to squeeze as much gold
Like
out
early
of the
game.
turrets. Yeah,
early game, like mid game. I mean, or
yeah, before Baron. Before Baron is basically yes. Before Baron, and like this second dragon was spawning at 10:20, which is like if your teammates do die at that second dragon, they're gonna get pressure for Baron, so it's also bad. We don't really care about the dragon itself, but we care about the pressure. So you know, it's obviously sometimes it's 10:30, sometimes it's 10:15, but it's roughly around 10:30 onwards. And so yeah. If you just tried to squeeze as much gold early game, that's fine. But you're trying to squeeze pressure now, and that's just where your mindset didn't shift, and it led you then losing that time. So your time is way more valuable to just like have as much pressure exerted on the enemy as possible when objectives are important, and then your time doesn't really matter earlier on in the game. It just matters, are you squeezing as much gold out of? It's not that your time doesn't matter. It matters that you're squeezing gold instead of pressure out of your time, basically. So. Yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. I know it's a lot of stuff, but yeah. You can start the replay unless you have questions. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're
I was just
typing
thinking.
something? Okay.
Oh, I accidentally touched the space bar.
Oh, you didn't mean to. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I was just thinking. I guess, I guess I just need to do a repetition of like going in with this mindset.
Yeah, like obsess
'Cause,
over it. Like don't like it's not always the correct thing to do. Sometimes chasing a 1v3 outplay is the correct thing to do, but you need to kind of obsess over this, like, squeeze every small thing out. Like I want you to literally just look at the times of the game and have like this is what I'm doing there during this time, no matter what. So I'm gonna also write down the jungle timers. That will be your early game. Is the timers will relate to jungle stuff. 6 minutes to 10:30. Your only goal is to squeeze. To do what? Well, what is your goal from 6 minutes to 10:30?
Get as much gold as possible before Baron, so
So what
he's
are you gonna
strong
do
for
first
fight.
to get gold? What's gonna be the first thing you're looking for to get gold?
Minions.
Minions from which
Or
wave?
wait, my wave. My
Your
wave.
wave. Your wave, yes. Then what are you gonna look for after you get your wave?
Mid wave.
Mid wave, and then if a mid wave's not available,
Camps.
if a camp isn't available,
Ward.
and then recall
Recall.
or kill, right? And of course, sometimes a kill is really available. Like the kills are sort of the volatility. It's like you can plan your schedule around everything related to yourself in real life, like as an analogy to real life. But you can't necessarily plan your schedule and know for sure what your friends are going to be doing at what time. Like that's a volatile or like a factor you can't consider because it's another human. You can't always know what another human's going to do. But you can predict things like, when your classes are, or when you have to work, or when you want to sleep. You always know when that's going to happen, and that's essentially the same as all of these other things. When you can recall, when all these different timers, you know that they're always going to be available. The wave is going to spawn at the same time. It always spawns. The camps are going to spawn at the same time, but you don't know what the fuck that random Gragas and Graves are going to do. And when they randomly give you a double kill, you take the double kill. So I'm not saying you have to prioritize kills last all the time, because sometimes your friend will just be available for 5 straight hours and you can hang out with them because they just happen to be available during that time. But you can't predict that, and so you don't want to factor that into your actual decisions. It's just, oh, now I see it, I'm going to take it. And the problem with you is you'll always think you see it when you don't see it. I don't know. You think you see the kill and you just don't. You try to force it. So I kind of think you might be better to start obsessing to the point that you don't even try to chase those kills even when you do think they're available. And then you kind of get back to the finding the kills when they come once you feel like you've built it as a habit more so, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
because you want me to hyper obsess over this, so then I'll go to the extreme to the point where my mistakes are more obvious and I'll know when not to
Yeah.
obsess over the guaranteed stuff, and when I can just look for something else.
Yeah, because if you take this guaranteed stuff, you're going to climb regardless, you will. And then also past 10:30 you can start being again more risky, because now it's more about the opportunity, the pressure, and the pressure relates more to one, getting on the wave, but two, taking the fights and obviously killing someone or drawing someone to you or whatever. So past 10:30 you don't really have to focus on this, but from 6 minutes to 10:30 I want you to focus on this really hard. Do you have any other thoughts on it, or are you just thinking?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I think I have another question,
Okay.
but I'm just trying to think about the way I can ask it.
All right.
I guess would you, if you're jungling, do you have the same mindset?
Yeah.
I mean, I think most junglers do, camps over ganking.
It's the same mindset from 6 to 10:30. The difference is it's camps then waves instead of waves and camps, obviously, because you're a jungler.
Mhm.
So yeah, as a jungler, I'm essentially looking for the same thing. There's not a whole lot of difference. Yeah. What's up?
Do you ever camp lanes, or how long are you willing to sit in a lane to
At what time?
kill people? I guess let's say pre 6 minutes.
Pre 6 minutes, I only would really do it in 2 scenarios. One is, let's say I full cleared, right? Took me a minute 50. When would my camp start spawning? Do you know?
I think 30 seconds from them, or
about 2 minutes 30
2:40?
seconds. Yeah, about 2:30. The first one will start spawning at 2:30. Depends on if you start a buff or a small cap, but roughly 2:30. So I'm there at 150. I have 40 seconds, so I'll sit there until 2:20, and then I have 10 seconds to start my recall. If nothing shows up, then I won't. Obviously, if I see a kill within that 10 seconds, then I'll go. So I would have about 40 seconds. That's the one scenario, is just my camps aren't up. I know when my camps are going to spawn. I'll sit in the lane until my camps are coming back. The other scenario is I see a wave is pushing. My teammates are high health. The enemy are low. I know jungle location. My mid's in the position to push and rotate. Everything's perfect, and I can crash a wave, get a easy at least 1 kill, if not 2, and then take turret plates. Then I'll camp that. But that's more of like, I see the wave building up and I'm gonna go walk there, more than it's me sitting there waiting for that to happen, you know? So,
Okay.
so that's really...
You ever just take the recall immediately and then try to like dive other side before your camp comes up?
Oh, you mean like if I full clear, it's 150 and then
Like
do I
full
immediately
clear,
recall?
then recall,
Yeah,
and then
I
like
do.
look
So
for
say I
something.
full so I full clear to the side that I think is more likely to gank based on lane matchups. If the lane
Mhm.
matchup's not going the way I think it's gonna go, then yeah, I reset and I go to the side where my camps are gonna spawn. So then now I'm there at let's say 2 minutes then, right? I get to top side at 2 minutes. Say I started top side and I went top to bot. I reset, I'm at top at 2 minutes. Now I have 30 seconds to camp top. So maybe I'll go sit in the lane bush top for 30 seconds. Because that's where I see a gank, or maybe I'll sit mid, you know, if mid looks good. But yeah, it's basically just within that time frame, and then I have now, I don't actually have to leave at 2:30 though to start farming my camp. So say that I did do the reset that you said and I went back to top side. I don't necessarily have to go back to my blue side camps at 2:30 because only my Gromp will be up by that point. I don't have until like 2:55, 3 minutes till everything spawned. So if I see a wave building up and I'm like, oh, this looks like a good opportunity, I'll stay there until 2:45, let's say, and then start walking back. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when would you like stay to help a lane because you think they're gonna get ganked? Like you're just counter ganking. Like you know the jungler's pathing towards this and they're gonna go for this. Like when do you want to take the 3v3 or 2v2?
I mean, again, it's going to be how screwed does my team get from this, and do I have other things I can do with my time? So like, let's say it's a volley bear and he's hitting level 5 and my camp spawned in 10 seconds, but my teammates are low health and a wave's getting pushed into them. I'll stay there because I like know they're going to dive. I might as well stay, wait for someone to go and see if I can get a pick off it. But yeah, most of the time
If
I'm
you're
just...
unsure, do you just go for camps?
Yeah, if I'm ever unsure, I'll go for camps. But it does... Well, unsure... No. So, okay. I'll just explain. So basically, it's not about unsure because there's always uncertainty. I'm not doing this literally, but in my mind, I'm thinking to myself... Like, are you aware of how to calculate, like, the expected outcome based on different probabilities? Like, or no?
No, I didn't take statistics.
So basically... Let's say that I think 50% of the time I'm going to get 300 gold from an outcome. Then I would do 50%.
Oh, you're talking about like positive EV?
Yeah, basically. So I would do 50% times 300, which is 150, right? And then I have 50 percentage points left to use. So say 25% of the time I get 0. Obviously 25% times 0 is 0. So then I still have 150 as my expected outcome, like average outcome or whatever. And then let's say 25% of the time I think it's going to go negative 300. Then that's 75 negative. So then 150 minus 75 is...
So you just stay there.
Yeah, because it's 70. It's positive
most of the time
75.
it's good.
But no. That's not. It's positive 75 is the expected outcome hypothetically in this scenario. So then you have to think about opportunity cost. Is something I can do somewhere else more than positive 75? So if I have a camp up, yes, that's more than positive 75. But a camp takes... Do you know how long a camp takes to respawn?
I don't.
Small camps take 1 minute 50 seconds. Buffs take 2 minutes 30 seconds. So I get roughly, let's just say for math's sake, 150 gold from a camp. If I think that me staying there means I have to clear that camp 30 seconds later, then I'm getting roughly a fourth of the gold value lost because it won't respawn for 30 seconds longer. So I'm just saying it's roughly, say, 2 minutes that it takes to respawn. And I get 150 gold from it. So 150 divided by 4 is like, what, 37 or something? Roughly 37.25, I think. So if I miss that camp for 30 seconds, I lose out on 37.25 gold, which is less, or 37.5, whatever. Math is hard. I don't know. Roughly just 37, 40 gold. So I can get 75 gold expected from one play. If I miss my camp for 30 seconds, I'm losing 40 gold from it. I'm going to stay. I know I'm kind of explaining it in a weird way, but that's essentially what I'm thinking about. And I think you understand what I'm saying. Am I correct? Or Okay.
Yeah.
So then the hard
That's
part...
just like a more logical way to rationalize it.
Yeah, but then the hard part is evaluating how likely something is to work out. So again, if a wave is crashing on my teammates and they're about to dive, and it's very obvious they're going to dive because my teammates are low health and the enemy are high health, and I know their jungler's pathing there, I'm expecting to get a positive outcome out of that play most of the time compared to if I'm not there. Like if I'm not there, it's pretty much guaranteed that my teammates go like negative 1,000 because they both die, they lose a wave and turret plates. That's going to be like 1,000 negative. So I'm not thinking about it as though it starts from 0. I'm not thinking me not being there means 0 gold is, you know, one way or the other. Me not being there is negative 1,000 gold. So if me being there even makes it go to only negative 500, that's a 500 gold positive play for me. So the fact that I can deny the enemy a decent amount of gold is also something I factor in. But I'm essentially looking at wave state, health bars, jungle location, mid location, and then my own cooldowns. These are the main factors. So when determining potential outcomes of a play, look at waves, state, health bars, jungle and mid location, cooldowns, items, gold, right? These are kind of the main things.
Oh, and like I guess an overarching question.
Yeah.
Like, what is like what are the things that you would say you don't think about anymore because it's just so ingrained, like it's not on your mental stack anymore because it's subconscious that over
The
time,
like
like,
the
before you have to think about?
timers, like 150, 230, like when a jungler can be ganking me, like I'll it's not that I won't think about it, it's that I only like my mind will
Briefly think
naturally,
about it, like it's not as
yeah,
long as it
my
used
mind
to.
will naturally look at the clock, and so then based on the clock, I'll know this is what's happening. Or if I say that sometimes because a lot of times I'm not focused while playing because I just don't give a fuck about this game anymore. But say that I know enemy jungler started blue and I'm top, so he started bot, I'm top. Like I'm the top laner, and I all of a sudden am like, oh, I want to focus now, and then I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, it's 3:15. All I have to do is, okay, he went, you know, blue to red, so then he came back to blue at 2:30. Now I'll be back at 3:45. It's 3:10. He's not here yet, probably. Like that's what, and it takes me, you know, 2 or 3 seconds, right? So that the timer stuff, and then this timer stuff as well with the Baron. So again, 6 minutes to 10:30. I'm like, okay, my goal is just to get gold. So I see someone going for a random fight. My thought immediately is just naturally, where are the waves? Like I'm always just looking like, where are the waves? You know, what waves do I need to be pushing? I'm not really looking, thinking, oh, do I need to go to this fight? I'm not really nervous about it. So anytime, I guess the thing that's natural is I see an opportunity for a fight, and I always check the clock to see where I need to be now, rather than I see a fight, how can I win this fight? Like, do I win this fight, and then just going if I think I win and not going if I think I lose. It's no longer about whether or not I think I lose or win. It's about the time in the game and the context. So I just take into account the context of the game more naturally based on the time, basically throughout the entire game. Like everything, like I can pretty much tell you how I think a game will go before the game happens. And if I'm genuinely focused, it will always be like that. Obviously, again, I'm playing solo queue on stream. I'm going to randomly, you know, do dumb shit because it's just how it goes. But does that
So
answer
you
your
think
question
that
or
that's
no?
like something to focus on, like something important to like try to minimize like the mental strain, I guess, so I can think about other things like
Yeah.
other macro decisions?
Yeah, the timing thing, like the timers are like the biggest thing that I've improved in the last like 3 to 6 months is just now, yeah. If I know at every single point in the game what I should be doing, I'm never lost, and so I can think about everything on my screen, and it's really easy. Obviously, yeah, I mean, I've played the game so much that's kind of natural, but I mean, just basically taking into account like the context of the actual game and what wins me or loses me the game, because if something happens before 10 minutes and 30 seconds, it will never lose me the game, because no matter what happens, the Baron hasn't been taken. Obviously, that's an exaggeration. Sometimes you get fucking solo killed and then you're completely screwed in that 2 minutes. But yeah, I'm kind of just rambling at this point because I've already explained it. But yeah, I think you get what I mean.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it. I don't want to waste your time.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we can look at the notes I've sent really quick to see if I mean, I think, yeah, you have most of the stuff. At this point, biggest thing is timers. Biggest thing is timers. Plan first 4 waves. You don't really plan your waves. Again, those first 4 waves are like, they fucked you for both of the first 2 games completely. When if you'd planned it properly, you wouldn't be in that situation in the first place. Then, you know, gold focused 6 to 10:30. Pressure focused after. Are there other things that were like, you know, I mean, I wrote a bunch of these random other things down. I mean, trade around level diff is just something you didn't do well, but that's obvious. And then, yeah, just like push wave, then look for other things. But basically, it's a positive 25 seconds. I don't know how long a wave actually takes to spawn. I think it's 25. It might be like 30. It's always a positive 25 to 30 seconds if you got a wave and something else. If you got only a wave, it's neutral. If you got less than a wave, it's bad. That's essentially the way you can think about every 25 to 30 seconds, and if you just frame it in like that way, easier to think about. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Do you have any other questions or anything?
No.
Okay. I'll see you later. It's like a 2-hour video, so it's gonna take forever to upload, but I'm gonna try to upload it tomorrow because I think it'll be interesting for people to watch. But yeah, see you later.
See ya.